What's up, everybody? My name is Tish and welcome back to my channel. I have been back and forth trying to decide which direction I wanted to take this channel. That I am very passionate about and something that I care about a lot is basically getting your mind right. So that's what this channel is going to be about. Shifting your mindset. It's going to be about conscious creation or manifestation. It's going to be about just self-concept. All these things go hand in hand anyway. So that's what we're doing here. That's what we're going to do here. It will forever what we be doing here. Okay. So with that being said, please hit the subscribe button. Please like the video. Share the video. There may be some people out there who have never heard of this before. Maybe they've heard of it and they're like, what the hell is that? You can't do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You really can. So, but today in this video, we're going to talk about basically the 3 basic steps in order to manifest. So, if this is something you're interested in, I can't talk, keep on watching. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about basically like the 3-ish steps, only 3 steps that you're going to need to know in order to get whatever the fuck you want. But this is how you do it. Okay, so basically, step number 1, you need to decide, okay, decide what you want. It doesn't matter what you want. There are no limits. You can have whatever you want. You just have to think what you want. Like, what do you want? Do you want, do you want that promotion at the job? Do you want a brand new boat? Do you want, I don't know, a house on the beach? Do you want money? Do you want love? Do you want a specific person? So in this case, we're just going to, let's just go with money. Like, everybody wants money, right? I do. That's what I want. I want money. Give me money. Okay. So once you decide, step number 2 is you need to, what Neville Goddard calls living in the end, or feeling the wish fulfilled. And what that means is you are thinking like you already have it. So you would think, why do I have all this money? I have so much money. I have like just so much money. I don't even know what to do with it. Like, what am I going to do with all this money? I have so much money. Like, what? Yes. So that is living in the end. It's knowing that you have the money that you want already. Now, that doesn't mean, oh, well, I'm rich, so I'm just going to go out and spend all this money, because that's not really what it means. When Neville is talking about living in the end or feeling the wish fulfilled, he is talking about knowing it is done, knowing is coming to you, knowing that it's yours already. Creation is finished. And what that means is like everything that you could possibly want, everything is already here. You just have to go to that state or go to that reality in here and be that. And I am that. I am wealthy. I am rolling in the dough. I am making money every fucking day. Like, I don't have to worry about money because you're already there up here. Your imagination. It's living, breathing, residing in here. And that's where you need to live in the wish fulfilled until it manifests into your 3D reality. Okay? Now, let me say this. When he is talking about feeling, it's more of a knowing. Like feeling to me in this instance, how Neville breaks it down, feeling to me is more along the lines of just knowing that it's here, and understanding I just have to go to that reality or shift to that state to where I have it. So I just want to make that clear, because a lot of people misconstrue, well, how do I feel, when I have so much money? I don't know, because I don't have that. It's just a knowing. So don't like stress out thinking that you got to feel a certain type of way, or you got to walk around acting wealthy. Like, just know. Like, that's just know. Like, know like you take a shower. You know how to take a shower. That's the knowing. That's the feeling. So we want to stay there. We want to stay in the knowing that we have it already. Okay. The third step is persist and focus. Okay. So we've established that we want money. We have established that, okay, so I have intended my desire. I want money. Okay. Money is what I want. So we need to persist and focus in the knowing that we have it already. Okay. And this, I can't stress this part enough. Okay. The mental diet and your self-concept around money, this is the game changer. This is the critical component. This is whether you're going to get it sooner rather than later. Because basically, once you set the intention, like that seed is planted. Okay, that seed is planted. Now it just needs to be watered. And by watering it, we are going to water it with our mental diet. Okay, and mental diet is, so say, you have a negative connotation associated with money. Like, money is hard to come by. Money doesn't grow on trees. We've all heard that shit before. I never have enough money. Like, all these negative derogatory thoughts against money. So mental diet is basically acknowledging those thoughts and shifting those thoughts to thoughts that are aligned with knowing that you have it already. So if you know you have it already, you're not going to be thinking, I don't have any money. Money's so hard to come by. I'm so fucking broke. Like, I don't know how I'm going to pay this bill. Okay, if you know that you have money, your mental diet would shift from, yeah, I can pay this bill, no problem. I have all the money in the world. Look at all this money I have. I can just buy anything that I want. I can go anywhere I want. I can buy anybody anything that they want. I'm not saying do that, because it has not manifested into your 3D yet. I'm not saying go max out your credit cards, because no, don't do that. Don't do it. That's not what I'm talking about. It's a knowing, not a doing. Knowing, no doing, not yet. It's a mental diet. It's flipping those negative derogatory thoughts from I don't have money to I got so much money in your head. That's where it stays. That's why it's called mental diet. Okay. It's very important. This is constant work until it becomes your natural thought, until it becomes the dominant thought that you have in your brain. Okay. So mental diet. Now, there are techniques that can help you focus on what you're wanting to manifest. And let me be very clear. Very clear. It is not the technique that manifests. Okay? I'm going to say that again, but I'm going to get a little closer. It is not the technique that manifests. Okay, okay, good. All right, so the purpose of the technique, whether it be, scripting, affirmations, meditating, some speaking into some water bullshit, I don't know, doing flipping spells, throw that shit in the freezer type shit. Like, I don't know. I don't do that. But the ones that are the most effective for me, scripting really helps me like zone in on what I'm trying to manifest. It just helps me like zone in. It helps me focus on the words that I'm writing. I can block out everything else, but I like to write. You don't have to do like a pen and paper. You can text it on your phone, like on your notes app. You can do it on a computer. You can do it on a tablet. Like, it doesn't matter how it's translated from your brain to words. Like, it don't matter. It's just called scripting. And it's really the only one that I use. Now, affirming, Neville, his whole teaching is basically around the law of assumption. So when you are assuming something, you are affirming that to be true. And affirmation is just a thought that you have. Eventually, if you don't already believe it, you will believe it. And this is where repetition comes into play. The more you do it, the more you believe it. And the more you believe it, the more it's going to get saturated in your mind, the more it's going to, penetrate the subconscious, subconscious. And why did I use the word penetrate? I don't like that word. Anyway, so the more that you repeat it, the more that you are saturating your mind, the more that it's going to become that dominant thought, that primary thought that your brain automatically goes to anytime you start thinking about the subject, which in this case, in this video, is money. So you have to do this as much as you can throughout your day, every day, until it becomes your dominant thought or until it manifests in your life constantly and consistently. I'm going to do a separate video on affirmations, but this is just kind of like an overview. But affirmations are powerful. They are so powerful. Like, powerful. Especially in the I am format. So in this case, I can throw, a couple of affirmations at you for this video. You could start off with, I am wealthy. I am constantly making money every single day. I am always financially abundant. Or you could do an affirmation. Don't want to confuse you here, but if you get bored of doing, I am so abundant, I am wealthy, I am so rich, you can do in the form of a question, which is affirmation. You can say, why do I have so much money? In your brain, it's automatically going to answer that. Why am I able to buy anything that I want? Why does money love me? Why do I have so much money in my bank account? Like, why can I take all these trips and I don't have to worry about anything? Affirmation. It's the same thing. It's just as powerful. It's just in a question format instead of in a statement format. Both are effective. Both are amazing. Use both. Use both. And for those of you who like to meditate, I do this. I don't do it all the time, but I do it when I feel like my brain is just tired. And just to clear my head, just to kind of like reset my brain, be like, okay, bitch, you got this. And it's very peaceful. Like, it just calms your whole shit. Like, it's okay, calm down, bitch. We got you. That's why I like it. But while you're meditating, I can't talk today. While you are meditating, you can kind of visualize money. Now, that shit could be falling from the ceiling. It could be just, you could be standing there with your purse wide open or your wallet wide open, and just visualizing that shit is falling in there. You could be visualizing, driving down the highway. There's money blowing everywhere. You're just going to reach out and grab that shit, man. Like, it doesn't matter, because it all implies you got a lot of money. And that's all that matters, is that everything that you think aligns with the end result, i.e., living in the end, that you have a shitload of money. Okay? It's really that easy. And you want to act as if. Now, this, once again, is misinterpreted as, oh, well, if I have a lot of money, I can just go spend here, spend here, spend here. No, acting as if means acting as if in your brain. Okay? Everything is in your brain, because it's not the actions that manifest. It is your thoughts that manifest. Okay? I want to be very clear on that, because I don't want y'all coming at me being like, oh, well, you told me to act as if, and now I'm, 20 grand in credit card debt because I was trying to act like I'm rich. That ain't my fault, because I just sat here and told you that it's here in your brain. That's where it's at, in your imagination, in this wonderful, pretty little head of yours. Okay. Now, along with persisting and focusing, this next thing doesn't really fall under that, but it's so important. The concept that you have about yourself as a whole, as well as yourself in relation to money. Okay, so what I mean by this is, like, if you have a poor self-concept around you and money, whatever your reasoning is for your negative connotations around money, and your negative connotations is your self-concept around money. So you have to change that. Okay, you have to change your self-concept in relation to money, and just your self-concept as a whole. And this is where, like, affirmations come into play. This is where repetitive, over and over again, all day long, till it becomes your dominant thought, till you feel it, till you feel like you are the shit, and that you are a rich bitch or a rich dude. Okay, it's, I am worthy of having all this money. I am just amazing to have. It's just amazing to have all this money. I am that person who has all this money. I am so grateful for having all this money. I am the shit. And be like, yo, bitch, I got so much money. I have so much money. Why do I have so much money? Girl, I got all kinds of money. What you want? You get what I get. What you want? T.I. said it best, You can have what I get. It's like you gotta be your own kind of hype man, your own cheerleader when it comes to changing your self-concept around whatever you want, okay? That goes along with mental diet. It goes along with the affirmations. The affirmations, they're a must. You have to. At least I think you do. And if you disagree, that's okay. We can agree to disagree. No problems. Much love. But changing your concept around yourself and around money is critical. because what you believe to be true about your concept around money, it has to manifest. So if you're all the time saying, I am broke, I have no money, I can never pay this bill, I'm always going to struggle, things like that. Well, guess what, sweetheart? That's the shit that's going to happen. Okay? That's what's going to happen. Because that's your dominant thought. That's your subconscious knows that is true. So your subconscious has to take it from the 4D, which is in here, and put it into your 3D. So with that being said, if you know that your thoughts create, and you know that you can create anything, why wouldn't you choose to think the thoughts that will get you what the fuck you want? So instead of thinking, I am broke, I am poor, I'm always going to struggle. No, we're going to shift those to, I am so wealthy, I am so fucking rich, I got all this money, I can go do whatever the fuck I want. I can go buy whatever I want. I can go on trips whenever I want. Like, I have so much money, I can literally do whatever I want. I can buy whatever I want. I have so much fucking money. Like, oh my God. Like, I am rolling in the money. Okay? We are rolling in the money. That's the mindset that you need to have. Not just around money, anything that you want. If you wanted a specific person, okay, just remember how you think about yourself and in yourself in relation to that person. They're going to see that as well. And this is going to be a whole different video, but I just want to make an example. So you change your concept of self regarding yourself from, oh, I'm rejected, nobody wants me, nobody loves me, I'm ugly. Guess what? That's the way everybody is going to see you, including your specific person. So instead of saying, all those things, I am loved, I am beautiful, I am radiantly gorgeous, I am sexy as fuck. Like, everybody loves me. I am loved. I am adored. I am cherished. I am wanted. I am enough. That's where we need to go. When we get there, everybody else sees you that as too, including your person. So when I say self-concept is the be-all, end-all, golden ticket to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I said what I said because it's facts. Okay, this is something that you really need to understand in order to get whatever you want. Okay, so just as a review, we're going to review. Okay, step number 1. This is deciding what you want. Step number two is live in the end, or feeling the wish fulfilled, as Neville Goddard puts it. And that is just simply thinking from the end, thinking as if you already have what you want. Step number 3 is persistent focus. And by persistent focus, we mean to stay on top of your mental diet. If you have any thoughts that are opposite of what you want, flip it. As soon as you even notice that those negative thoughts, that those contradictory thoughts are creeping in, you need to flip it immediately. Flip that shit like a motherfucking pancake. Just flip it. Flip it from the negative to the positive. Positive to what you want, okay? Okay. We're going to stay on top of our affirmations. I'm fucking rich. I am so rich. I am so wealthy. I got so much money. Money comes in all the time. I don't have to worry about money ever. I can go get whatever I want. I can have whatever I want. Bitch, you want some new shoes? I'll get you some new shoes too. That's where we're going, okay? And that's where we're at up here. Thinking as if you already have it. Affirming that you already have it. You want to affirm affirm, affirm, affirm. You cannot affirm too much. And let me tell you, if you are focused and persistent and staying on top of your mental diet, your shit's gonna come in sooner rather than later. Now, I don't know when. It's different for everybody. It could be, you know, a few days. It could be a few weeks. It could be a couple months. Nobody knows. But if you don't stay on top of your mental diet, if you don't keep consistent with your affirmations, you're just going to delay it. You're not going to stop it because you can't fuck it up, but you're going to delay it. Okay? So, I hope I covered everything. If I didn't, leave me comments down below. Leave some suggestions, leave questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. I am working on the Facebook page. I am in the process of building a website and all that stuff. Coaching will be available as soon as possible. I'm still working out the kinks of that. Be patient. I did just want to get this video out because it's very important information. Share the video, like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I will see you in my next video.